Hello YouTube, it's me, Alflond, and I just finished my last coffee. For a while. So, I'm quite well prepared to make a video rebuttal of some crazy, disturbing video I saw that was made by someone called Super Luminous 1 a few days ago, in which he claims that there's a satanic message in a Geico commercial about the pyramids. First of all, I don't believe a word this guy says, and I wasn't even going to make this video. But there's a couple of reasons why I am making this video. First of all, I felt the need to set the record straight, even if this guy isn't going to get it. He's obviously mentally ill, and he begins most of his videos with the phrase silly human slaves, implying he knows something the rest of us don't, and at the same time insulting the intelligence of his constituents. That's no way to win viewers, and it's certainly no way to win a scholarly debate, which he obviously isn't interested in. Some silly Geico commercial, according to this guy, is a satanic message. Some guy who claims that all religion is Satan worship. This guy doesn't know what he's talking about, and those of us who are actually awake to reality know better than to take this guy seriously. But he's a pretty good laugh. He's probably crazier and more dangerous than Timothy Allen Campbell, but I'm not getting into that. Anyway, on with the video rebuttal.
Okay, here we got a few things we're going to be reviewing over the next few videos. Okay, Comet ISIS has a cube in it.
Comet ISIS has a cube in it? Where did you get that? Can you show proof of that? Or did you just make that up out of your head?
And you see cubes on the sun.
Cubes on the sun? Where? You mean sunspots, which you imagine to be cubes? I guess that's how that works in your warped mind.
And I'm telling you that you worship Satan.
I don't believe in Satan, and I don't think you do either.
And all your commercials rub it in your face.
No, they don't rub it in our face. If what you're saying is true, we would all know it, but it's not.
Take a look at this. See the eye at the bottom of Saturn over here? The eye of Saturn?
The eye in the picture is the eye of Horus, an ancient Egyptian symbol, not the eye of Saturn.
Take a look over here. See the cube at the North Pole over here?
Yeah, so?
This is symbolism.
Symbolism, huh? Only in your warped mind, you probably drew that thing on your keyboard to make a point.
You cannot escape this. It's rubbed in your fucking face.
Really?
You are a satanic black cube, biofield energy going to Satan with every finger touch to these black cubes.
You really think that? Then why are you yourself worshipping the same black cubes, hypocrite?
When you put your attention to your Cartoon Network with the black cube.
So now you've got a beef with Cartoon Network as well? You're paranoid.
And all those other stations with the black cube, the eye, and the Saturn rings. This is Little Zeus or Jesus in Latin.
Little Zeus or Jesus? What? Obviously you're not a linguist.
Saturn is Satan in Latin.
Like I said, you're obviously not a linguist. You don't know Latin, and you don't know what Satan means. First of all, Satan is Hebrew, not Latin. Second, it means accuser or adversary, not Saturn. As far as I know, there is no etymological connection whatsoever between Satan and Saturn. Yes, the words do sound alike, but a phonological similarity does not imply a philological relation. You need to learn linguistics. If there's still enough brain cells up there, that is.
Represented by a black cube, it's a brown dwarf star trapped in a Dyson sphere, and so is Jupiter.
Really? What does that even mean?
And they rub it in your face. They tell you that they both give off more heat than absorbed from the sun.
What's that got to do with anything?
They have rings, and then they show you that there's ring makers, ships actually making those broadcasting rings that send a signal to Earth to keep you from seeing the reptilian eyes that you see in the people.
Wait, you're actually serious about this? Numbskull. If you're seeing reptilian eyes in broadcasting, then you're as blind as a bat. Because you only see what you want to see, hear what you want to hear, and know what you want to know. Typical conspiracy theorist.
Okay, in my videos, clearly the reptilian eye right there.
That's not a reptilian eye. And for you to see it as such, means that you're probably schizophrenic.
I know you can't detect it because you're a silly human slave.
I can detect it. It's you who can't. Calling your constituents silly human slaves is not a way to attack their beliefs. It is merely an attack on them personally, and it's meant to appeal to emotion rather than reason. Loaded ad hominem attacks like the ones you just gave are not part of good scholarly debate, which you're obviously not interested in.
I am informing you need to see my channel immediately.
I've seen more than I can take of your channel already, dumbass. And it proves that you're crazy and possibly dangerous to yourself and to others. Call me a reptilian all you want. I believe you're the reptilian, and I don't even believe in reptilians.
The people in Egypt, they were sun gazers. And you need to immediately look up the HR protocol on how to sun gaze, like me. And you also look at the NASA study on sun gazing. It's very important that you check out this report. It's been suppressed from mainstream media. They don't want you to figure out that you become a super being from sun gazing.
You don't become a super being by sun gazing. You become blind by staring in the sun, dumbass.
And you start to, all your diseases, no matter what they are, they disappear.
Things disappear when you gaze into the sun because you go blind when you gaze into the sun. Don't you know that?
And everything about you changes. You stop having to feel like you got to eat, and you become a super being.
Are you a super being now? Delusions of grandeur are very common with paranoid schizophrenics like yourself.
And it's real. I've been doing this not a long time at all, a short time, but in this short time, everything is changing. And I can feel it, you can detect it, and
everything is changing? Maybe in your mind. It'd certainly be good reason to get you locked up in a padded cell where you belong.
In my videos, that this shit is real.
It may be real to a warped mind like yours, but to the rest of us it's not.
I can see all the things that they rub in your face. I am informing you that you have a biofield energy, and it flows to Satan with every keystroke you make.
If that's true, then why are you still using a computer? Why are you still worshiping Satan by your own means?
If you go to Mecca, you're worshiping the black cube.
Well, I'll buy that, but I'm not a Muslim, so I'm not going to Mecca.
These reptilians, they came here on the moon, and when they got here, they dropped a piece onto the earth. It's likely where that black cube is in Mecca.
What? Bullshit!
And that's how the moon stays exactly where it is in position.
Wrong again, dumbass. The moon is in a synchronous orbit around the Earth. It is tidally locked with her. What that means is that its period of rotation about its axis is equal to its period of rotation about the Earth. In other words, 27.3 days. But you probably don't know that even now that I've told you, because you're a schizo.
So that you can, so it blocks out the sun. They tell you that the moon's moving away from the Earth, and I'm telling you, it's not moving away from the Earth.
Yes, it is. It's been moving away from the Earth since its formation 4.6 billion years ago. At that point, it was so close to the Earth and its rotational period so fast that it rotated once around the Earth every 5 hours or so.
It'll always block out the sun exactly the way it is until they move it out of the way. And that ain't going to happen anytime soon. You need to snap out of your illusion.
Snap out of my illusions? To me, that sounds like a classic case of projection by a psychopath.
You're asleep right now?
What? We're the ones who are asleep? Time to turn on your alarm clock and wake up.
You don't believe that Mother Earth is conscious, and I'm telling you her name is Pachamama, and that you need to talk to her? She likes people who pick up garbage, and out of the selfless acts of kindness like I do with my son, we go around on Father's Day picking up all the garbage in the neighborhood, and
how very charitable of you if that's true.
You know, we like to do things like inform people, and
someone as dangerously deranged and delusional as you is not fit to inform anyone, including your brainless constituents.
Lead the way by example. Pachamama's a living being. When you die, you're going to be pulled down to her naturally. If you don't let her take you down, you're going to be flipped out by thinking it's hell. They programmed you like that.
What? More insanity.
And you're going to be offered the light, and that's going to be the moon, which is going to drag you into the moon, the Pac-Man moon.
Now you're making irrational associations between Pac-Man and the moon? Cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo.
That's what they call it, the Pac-Man moon. We ever seen the game Pac-Man? You tracing down your own soul. They're going to erase your memories and put you back into an embryo.
Dumbass. What a retard!
You should see some of the comments people leave on my channel. It's just absolutely insane.
You're calling other people insane? Wow, that's projection.
It's so freaking obvious. If Jewish people put a black cube on their forehead, they rub all these black cubes in your face. Mecca's a big black cube. You unfold a cube only one way into a Jesus cross. Who the hell is crazy here? They gave you the forbidden fruit they didn't eat. They were sun worshippers.
Okay, now you're rambling even more than usual, and you're crazier than before.
Go look at the NASA study that's been suppressed for mainstream media.
Can you give me a specific link to this NASA study, or does it only exist in your head?
You become a fucking super being. In this holographic omniverse, there's one electron or one proton.
Wow, you really are nuts. Holographic omniverse? I think you've been reading too many New Age books.
Balanced by a proton in another universe.
What? Bullshit!
We were all made up of that one electron. And anybody you point your finger at, there's three fingers pointing back to you. Evil does not exist.
What? Of course evil exists, dumbass.
It's predators. And the prey are saying, oh my God, look what they're doing. And listen, you are very much evil. If you're calling these people evil who do this to you, then you are evil. You see what you do to chickens?
What? What are you rambling on about now?
Do you see what you do to plants? You tell me, oh, plants aren't conscious. I'm a vegan. Your GMOs? Thank God you will not escape it. Your fluoridated bottled water.
Okay, now it's with the fluoride conspiracy theories. There are so many things wrong with your mind, I don't even want to know all of them.
Listen to me. You harvest chickens, you kill them, you slaughter them. Plants are conscious. They know to grow their roots down and their leaves up.
That doesn't require consciousness, dumbass. You obviously know nothing of biology.
And you kill animals and plants and you think it's okay? No, you're supposed to be a sun gazer. You're not supposed to eat and have to kill anything.
You eat, don't you? You have to kill things, don't you? Or someone else has to kill them for you. I doubt very seriously that you can live without eating. You're just like the rest of us. A human being with a very warped mind.
They rub it in your face. It's called lesser magic.
Lesser magic? I don't believe in magic. And certainly not lesser magic.
This reptilian thing is real. You need to see these shapeshifters on my channel immediately.
That doesn't prove that reptilians are real.
See my channel for truth.
See my channel for truth. Really? That's your motto? There's no truth anywhere on your channel. Just a bunch of crazy rants and conspiracy theories. Like this video.
You need to snap out of your illusion.
Once again, stop telling others to snap out of their alleged illusions when you yourself don't want to snap out of your own.
Unite peacefully, out of love for each other, and a common cause of survival.
Well, I could hardly argue with that. People should be kind to one another and charitable to one another. At least you got that right.
We're in this shit together. I love you. Be well.
Be well yourself.